Hello guys, welcome to the next video on JavaFx tutorial for beginners. In this video we will see how to use TreeView in JavaFx. So let's get started. So I have created a project called TreeView in which I have this main.java, main controller.java and main.fxml. So I think till now you already know what these are and how they can be created. Okay. Now what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go to my main controller.java file, and first of all I will implement initializable here, and then I have to implement one method which is initialize, right? So I will do this. So in this initialize I'm going to write the code for the tree view. Okay, but first of all I have to add a tree view in my main.fxml file. So I'm going to select my main.fxml file and I'm going to open it with scene builder. Now once your scene builder is open, go to controls and search for tree view, and in my case it's second last option in controls. So drag and drop this tree view into your anchor pane. Okay, and if you want you can resize it. Okay, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to give a ID to this tree view, for example tree view itself, and just save your code. Okay, and now go to your Eclipse IDE, and in here first of all in the main controller I'm going to define this tree view. So first of all @fxml and then tree view, and tree view is a list, so you need to provide the data type for the list, which is string, and then just provide the same name which you have defined in your fxml file, and import the tree view from JavaFx scene control library. Okay, now next what we are going to do is we are going to go to in the initialize method here, and inside this initialize method I'm going to create some tree items. Okay, so tree item, which is also a list, and I'm going to name it as root. Okay, is equal to new tree item, and it takes the name of the item. So for example this is our root, right? Now any tree view has a root and nodes. So for example I will give you an example. This is a tree view, so this PC in our case is a root and these are all the nodes, right? And inside this desktop these are all the sub nodes, right? So tree has a node and sub node, right? So in the same way we are creating a root first and then we can create some nodes. Okay, so using this tree item itself we are going to create some node, and we will name it as node A, and we will name the second as node B and the third as node C. Okay, and same you can give here, right? So give the name here node A, node B and node C. Now after creating root and node you need to add the nodes to the root, right? So you have two options. One is just take the root object and then call get children, and then you can just call add function, right? And then you can add one node at a time, something like this. So you can do the same 3 times and then pass your node like this using add function. And now one last thing you need to do here is you need to add this root to our tree view, right? So just take our tree view object and then call a method called set root. Okay, and then you pass your root object in here as an argument. Okay, so this is your code. And now one last thing which remains here is we need to add the controller class to this main.fxml file. So go to controller here and add this main.fxml here and save the code. Go to your Eclipse IDE, refresh your project, and save everything and run your project. And now you can see we have a root, and inside the root we have some nodes, node A, node B and node C. Okay, and if you feel that this is little bit long code, then you can do something like this. So root dot get children, and then you can call a method called add all. Okay, and then you can add these nodes one by one as an argument, node A, node B and node C, and you can remove this code and just add a semicolon here, and it's also going to give you the same result here. So same result, right? Now for example, I want to add some sub nodes to a node A. So what can I do? I'm going to just copy this code, and just below this I'm going to add sub nodes. So node A1, node B1 and node C1 for example, and this here also node A1 and node B1 and node C1. Okay, and same thing I can do here, but these nodes I'm going to add to node A, right? So they will be the sub nodes for the node A. Okay, and pass these node A, node B and node C as an argument. So node A1, node B1 and node C1. Okay, and save your code and run it. And now you have your root, and then you have 3 nodes, and under node A you also have 3 more nodes, which are node A1, node B1 and node C1. Okay, so in this way you can create root, nodes and sub nodes inside a tree view. Now let's see how we can add icons or images to these roots and nodes of the tree view. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go to my source package, and I'm going to create a new package here, and I'm going to name it as img. And inside this img package or img folder, I'm going to copy an image. So I have this folder icon image, so I can drag and drop into this icon package here and just say copy, and it will be copied to your image folder. Okay, and now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create an image object. So just write image icon is equal to new image, and just close it, and just import this JavaFx scene image library from here. Okay, and now you need to give some argument to this image constructor. So in the constructor, what you can pass here is get class first, and then get resource. So get resource as stream, and in the argument of get resource as stream you can give the path of your image. So my image is in img folder, so just write /img / your image name. So my image name is icon.png, right? And now I can copy this image icon object, and I can go to this tree item constructor here, and after the name of the item I can give the new image view. So just write new image view, and inside the image view constructor you just pass this icon. Okay, and save your code and run it. And now I can see this folder image is set to my root. Okay, and same you can do for all the nodes. So what you can do here, you can just copy this line of code and paste it to every tree item constructor. Okay, and save your code and run it once again. And now you can see this icon is added to every node of our tree view. Okay, so in this way you can use TreeView in JavaFx. In the next video most probably I'm going to show you how you can add some action event to the tree view. So stay tuned and please rate, comment, subscribe, and bye for now.